Please welcome the 2024 Johns Hopkins University Zanvil Krieger School of Arts and Sciences Master's graduates. Please remain standing as we welcome the faculty and guests of Johns Hopkins University Zanvil Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Graduates, please be seated. Provost Jordan Hanna, Dean Chalenza, distinguished guests, faculty, students, family, and friends gathered today in support of the graduates, it is my great honor this evening to welcome you to the 2024 Johns Hopkins University Krieger School of Arts and Sciences Master's Degree Ceremony. Yeah, come on. I am Veronica Donahue, the Associate Dean for Graduate and Professional Programs in the Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. I look forward to sharing with you in this celebration, this milestone this evening on the Homewood campus. Class of 2024, I can already feel your incredible energy, and it is infectious. This is the same energy that you fueled your academic pursuits at Johns Hopkins, and that brings us together here tonight. As we begin this ceremony, I hope you will take a moment to reflect on your achievement and the achievements of your fellow graduates. Enjoy the success you have earned through hard work, and tonight, celebrate. After you cross this stage, you will be a Blue Jay forever. I am delighted to begin our ceremony this evening by introducing Christopher Chalenza, the James B. Knapp Dean of the Zanfield Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. Chris is a scholar of Italian Renaissance history, post-classical Latin literature and philosophy, and the history of classical scholarship. He first joined the Krieger School faculty in 2005, and during his tenure, founded the Charles Singleton Center for the Study of Pre-Modern Europe, serving as its first director. He later spent several years as the director of the American Academy in Rome, was Vice Dean for Humanities and Social Sciences at Johns Hopkins, and was Dean of Georgetown College at Georgetown University. In 2021, Chris became the James B. Knapp Dean and has made it a priority to foster diversity and inclusion and to deepen support for scholars at every stage of their career. Dean Chalenza earned doctoral degrees from Duke University and the University of Hamburg. He is the author or editor of 12 books and more than 40 scholarly articles, and has received numerous awards and grants, including fellowships from the Guggenheim Foundation, the Fulbright Foundation, and the American Council of Learned Societies. Please join me in welcoming Dean Christopher Chalenza.
Good evening. It gives me great pleasure to welcome our university trustees, Provost Ray Jayawardena, alumni, parents, families, friends, and most especially, our newest degree recipients, today's graduates of master's degree and certificate programs in the Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. Woo! Folks, this day marks the final steps of a long journey of both challenge and triumph. We are so proud of each and every one of you and your scholarly achievements. The conferral of any degree is a momentous milestone worthy of great celebration, and this one is no different. We understand how hard you worked to get here today. Many of you had to juggle full-time jobs and family obligations to make room for your studies. And that was in addition to the usual challenges of completing rigorous coursework, research, and scholarship. And yet, here you are. That tells me a great deal about you. It says that you made a decision not to let any obstacle stop you, that one way or another you found it within yourself, day after day and through all the late nights, to persevere and reach this milestone, because it was that important to you and because you knew you had something important to offer the world. And that's what makes me so proud. Not only do you know, and we know, that you were equipped with the knowledge and the skills to make a real and needed difference in the world, we also know that those abilities will stay with you for a lifetime. You are poised to take on any challenges that may come your way and meet them with the same creativity, curiosity, and skill that brought you to this point. It's no mystery that the world you're stepping into now is rapidly changing. Job markets are shifting, new areas of inquiry arise almost daily, and technology is advancing in almost amazing ways. But one thing hasn't changed, and that is the value of this degree you have earned. A degree from Johns Hopkins continues to carry immense weight and hold clear meaning. It's a kind of shorthand indicating rigor of thought, purpose, and commitment, as well as innovation and excellence, in addition to subject matter knowledge and experience. You are the real deal, and your degree broadcasts that to the world. And now you are exactly what this world needs. As you prepare to turn your gifts toward your next dreams, please know that you travel with our deepest pride and heartfelt congratulations. And now I'm very pleased to introduce the 16th Provost of Johns Hopkins University and Professor of Physics and Astronomy, Ray Jayawardena. As Provost, Ray is responsible for advancing the university's research, teaching, and outreach mission. He partners closely with President Ron Daniels to realize the ambitious goals of the 10-for-1 strategic plan, and he oversees the 9 and soon-to-be 10 schools of Johns Hopkins, as well as an expansive portfolio spanning the institution. A graduate of Yale and Harvard, Ray is a prolific astrophysicist. His research group uses the largest telescopes on the ground and in space, including the James Webb Telescope, to explore planets beyond our solar system. Ray is also the award-winning author of popular science books and a wonderful children's book. Over 100 of his articles have appeared in the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, The Economist, and other outlets. His research, writing, and outreach have led to numerous accolades, including the Guggenheim Fellowship, the Radcliffe Fellowship, and the Carl Sagan Medal. Please join me in welcoming Provost Ray Jayawardena.
Thank you, Dean Celenza. Good evening, everybody. I'm delighted to be here to congratulate these soon-to-be graduates of the Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. Family, friends, and colleagues, please join me in another hearty round of applause for this awesome group on reaching an important milestone. Congratulations. As I look out, I see a field full of lifelong learners. People who appreciate that this culminating moment is not an ending, but one high point of a journey that continues. By choosing to pursue advanced studies, you have deepened your commitment to a lifetime of intellectual growth and curiosity. For that, you should be very proud. Some of you have likely been juggling careers with courses and perhaps even kids for years, as you have worked diligently toward this moment. After such an achievement, a tendency to rest on one's laurels can set in too easily. My hope for you today is this: don't let that passion for learning waver as you cross this milestone. I'm fortunate to have had an enduring example of perseverance and dedication to continuous learning in my own life, my late father. In 7th grade, my father had to drop out of school and move to the largest city of Sri Lanka to help support his newly widowed mother and 5 siblings. Instead of resigning himself to a life of stunted education, he displayed a remarkably tenacious spirit. First, he completed high school by taking night classes after long days at work. Then, through distance learning, he earned a bachelor's degree from London. Later, after a brief stint as a teacher, he had a terrific career as a government official, rising through the ranks of the civil service of Sri Lanka. Whenever he had a spare moment, though, he was poring over books and scribbling notes, surrounded by a clutter of reference materials. As a result, he managed to publish 3 dozen books, ranging from short story collections to scholarly works on Sri Lankan history to a handbook of Pali literature on the side, while also raising a family. His thirst for knowledge never ceased. In his mid-50s, he went back to school once more, this time to pursue a PhD in philosophy of language. My father's passion for learning revealed to me at a young age that the pursuit of knowledge has no defined time frame, no end point. He showed that with an unwavering drive and insatiable curiosity, we can continue to evolve and build on our intellectual foundations. As you celebrate today's achievements, I encourage you to affirm your own commitment to lifelong learning. Allow this master's degree or certificate to be a catalyst rather than a culmination. Seek out new topics and disciplines to explore. Read, listen, watch voraciously. Question incessantly. Remain a perpetual student, open to growth and reinvention. When we embrace learning as a mindset rather than a closed chapter, that is when we truly open ourselves to achieving our fullest potential. So as we celebrate your accomplishments today, let's also take a moment to reflect. First, I hope you feel a sense of pride in how hard you worked to get here, and remember how excited you were to join Johns Hopkins. I know that your programs have required a great deal from you. When you were challenged, you reached, you persevered, and you accomplished. Second, I hope you feel a sense of gratitude for the help you've received. No person accomplishes what we are celebrating today without the fellowship, guidance, and support of others. You have both contributed to and benefited from a community of fellow scholars who share your passions and aspirations, and who understand both the struggles and the joys of intellectual exploration. Remember to thank those who brightened your path, especially when things seemed difficult. When you receive your diplomas today, I hope you will find joy in your achievements and inspiration for your next adventure. Make the Krieger School and Johns Hopkins proud. Thank you, and congratulations.
It is a pleasure and an honor to introduce Clint Watts. Clint Watts leads the Microsoft Threat Analysis Center, which safeguards democracies around the world. Before joining Microsoft, he was founder of MyBurrow, a digital analysis and consulting company acquired by Microsoft in July of 2022. He is a former U.S. Infantry Army officer, an FBI special agent, executive officer of the Combating Terrorism Center at West Point, consultant to the FBI's Counterterrorism Division and National Security Branch, and an analyst supporting the U.S. intelligence community and U.S. Special Operations Command. Clint is also a national security contributor for NBC News and MSNBC, and author of the book, Messing with the Enemy, Surviving in a Social Media World of Hackers, Terrorists, Russians, and Fake News. His research and writing focuses on terrorism, counterterrorism, social media influence, and disinformation. His writing has appeared in the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, Politico, and other national and industry publications. Please join me in welcoming Clint Watts.
Good evening. Thanks to Provost Jaiwadana, Dean Chalenza, Dean Donahue, members of the faculty of Johns Hopkins Krieger School of Arts and Sciences, the family and friends of these graduates that are here today, and most importantly, you, the class of 2024. It's an honor to be here today and to have the privilege of speaking with you. It has been 33 years since I last spoke at a graduation ceremony, where in 1991, I gave the student commencement address at Fort Zumwalt North High School in O'Fallon, Missouri. I don't remember one thing I said on that evening. And for the last week and this trip down here from New York to Baltimore, I've been trying to rack my brain and think about what could I say here today that you would remember tomorrow, next week, or maybe use as some some things to think about in the rest of your career. First and foremost, the path to long-term professional success and great happiness does not arise from endless watching of 30-second social media clips that tell you if you do these 5 things, your life will go great. Some people eat oatmeal, some people don't eat breakfast, some do well, some don't. Your recipe for success will be yours and you're alone, and only you will ultimately discover that. Life is an unknowable roller coaster, and there's some general principles, but no prescription for great professional achievement and happiness. I don't have the answer for future success. Only you will find that success. But I have learned some things along the way. The world changes in unexpected ways. Whatever you want to do or think you will pursue, you will do some of those things. But it's the unexpected and the unknowable that will drive the course of your life. In 2001, a great tragedy hit our nation. Airplanes struck the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, and a year later, I was at the FBI Academy. 10 years ago, some colleagues and I were watching some strange social media accounts on the internet. Within 3 years, I was testifying to the Senate about those. None of those things that I planned for in my life or could have even conceived of. Rather than life hacks and lists, I instead offer you 3 principles and an essential ingredient to always keep in mind as you set forth on the next stage of your life in hopes that you define those toughest moments you encounter rather than those toughest moments defining you. When I arrived at West Point as a plebe, we were all required to take computer programming. That was a quite new thing in the day. And one of the big tests in the class was you had to author a computer program that when you hit enter and executed it, your name would pop up on a screen. When I hit enter on that keyboard, nothing showed up on my screen. It was completely blue and blank. And yet today, I work for Microsoft. How does such a thing happen? Over 30 years, you would think for sure that I would never touch a computer again, and yet that is essential to what I do. There's one word for this, and if I can tell you anything in your career, once you leave here today, is adaptation. When I started college, we received email. And just before I left West Point, there was this thing called the internet, where they opened a Netscape page, which took about 3 or 4 minutes to render one photograph. When I joined the FBI, social media started right after that. And after almost 15 years of social media analysis, I'm trying to learn how to use artificial intelligence in my job. Each step of the way, I forced myself to learn a new skill and embrace the tool I needed to accomplish my missions. If you want to thrive and succeed, learning is a constant. Your provost just mentioned that here. You are finishing up one chapter. It's been a very tough chapter, and you have accomplished it, and you should feel very proud of what you accomplished today. But there will be many more chapters to come, and adaptation is a must. The world around you, the one you learned about here in your studies, will never stay the same. And every time you resist the current, you are becoming part of the past and falling behind the future. This break program has given you the foundation to adapt to anything that comes your way. Never stop building those skills you need to take on the toughest challenges. Adaptation is not just about learning new things, it's about learning different things, which comes to my second point today, which is exploration. In 2003, I waited to go to graduate school. I became a substitute teacher in the state of California. My former colleagues thought I was crazy, wasting my time when I should be seeking an internship in national security, gaining ground on an impressive career in Washington, D.C. My brief time as a substitute teacher remains one of my most rewarding experiences and definitely most challenging. Few things are more difficult than 7th graders and algebra. If you want to know about challenging yourself, I would tell you there is probably a school out there that could use your help and your skills. But it gave me an invaluable lesson on patience, perspectives on upbringing, empathy for those who are less fortunate, and skills for connecting with diverse audiences. Skills I later used as an instructor at West Point and the FBI Academy, testifying to Congress, doing map briefings on news shows, and most importantly, helping me learn how to teach for my daughter who has autism. If you can get comfortable being uncomfortable, you'll be able to do your best in any environment. Every time you travel somewhere new or try something different, you learn a lot more about where you come from and a lot more about yourself. Always take that next adventure and explore the next opportunity. Exploration makes you less certain and more curious. Exploration makes you want to think slower and create more rather than critique. The diversity in people, places, and experiences, the kind that you found here at Johns Hopkins and that you have experienced with your classmates both online and in person, when you look at that exploration that you've taken here, it's made you more adaptable, but it's also helped you with the third thing that I want to leave with you today, which is resilience. There was a long-running joke when I was at the 101st Airborne Division. When we go out to a landing zone and the helicopters would come in, inevitably somebody would ask, how many people can fit on that helicopter? And do you know what the answer was? One more. The answer was always one more. It didn't matter how big the helicopter was. And that became a joke, kind of a running joke, but an inspirational one for our teams during hardship. Our platoons took that to an extreme, and it would become something we would always fall back on. How much can you carry in your rucksack? One more. How much longer can you go? 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week? The answer was always yes. One more has been a motto for my career, a way to see through the toughest times, to incrementally tackle the biggest challenges by nudging myself another step, or pushing our groups to see through the hurdles we faced in our toughest challenges. Because it's easy to shift gears and try something new when obstacles amount and progress is not being made. But resiliency in the face of adversity, persisting just a little bit longer when one gets stuck, over time usually leads to the greatest accomplishments. Victory comes to those that finish things more than those that start them. And when I look back on my career, it took 300 articles or blog posts before I could write a book or before I could write an article. I had to code 300, 400 pages of data before I would find that needle in a haystack that might be the answer to that investigation I was pursuing or the tip that I needed to move on to that next evolution. Today, you are finishing a major challenge in your life because you all said one more. Many of you worked jobs and did this course. You came out of a global pandemic and pursued a career. You have done this through all adversity, and you have come to some success here today that will always stay with you. Maintain the same resiliency through your life as you head out this evening, and you will find great success in whatever pursue. Even if you adapt, explore, and remain resilient in your career, you will fall short of your greatest potential if you choose to go it alone. That's that secret ingredient, that last thing I want to leave with you. Teams always achieve more than individuals over time. Trust me with that. I've been part of individual efforts and team efforts, and I can always tell you the team ones take me further and they feel better. You may perceive I'm here today because of those individual achievements you heard about during my biography, but nothing I have achieved arose from my work alone. I'm here today because I've been part of the finest teams assembled. My parents and sisters, family in Missouri held me up every step of the way. My partner, Emmy, back in New York, has had my back through all sorts of ups and downs, and even coached me on this event tonight. She is a professor at Rutgers. My colleagues in government mentored and cared for me, and today my team at Microsoft creates brilliant insights and makes remarkable discoveries that power my work, much of which I get to take credit for, but is often the consummate ending of everything that our team does. I imagine for most of you here today, you have loved ones, classmates, and colleagues that made sure you could arrive at this ceremony. If you look in the stands here, out from this crowd, these are your people and this is your team. You look here in the audience today, this will be your team. Make sure before you leave here that you take that group picture. More than any that you will take, that will be the one that you will look at with your team, your friends and family, your colleagues that are here today. You'll look at that one way more than any selfie that you ever take. Stay in touch and stay connected because there will be a boardroom or a conference room somewhere, a waiting room or an airport lounge, or somewhere in the most remote places of the earth. You will bump into one of your Johns Hopkins colleagues and you will come up with the solutions to the world's greatest problems. Adapt to changing circumstances, explore new people, places, and things, remain resilient in the face of adversity, and most importantly, join teams often and wisely. With those principles and great colleagues, everything is possible, and nothing you face will be insurmountable. In conclusion, that device we stare at 5 to 8 hours a day will convince anyone, if you stare at it long enough, that things have never been worse. The future is bleak and will only spiral into complete catastrophe. I beg to differ. I would like you to look around this field today And I would say that can't be true. What we can do here, the information we can access, and the intelligence on this field here today, that is what will power the future, and it looks really great. Life has never been better, and with you graduates here tonight, skilled in your disciplines, heading out to take on the hardest problems in the most difficult places, it will only get better. You've learned a lot here at Johns Hopkins. I can't wait to see you take on the world's toughest challenges and author the future. You are going to do great, and the world will be a better place because of you. Thank you for having me here tonight, and let's get to the main event and hand out these diplomas.
Thank you, Clint, for sharing your insight and inspiration with our graduates. It is our pleasure to have you here with us this evening. Now we will proceed to the recognition of our graduates. This moment marks the culmination of hard work and perseverance as they tackled academic challenges and collaborated with peers and faculty. It is the next step in the path forward, where they will share with the world the expertise and perspectives they gained in the Krieger School of Arts and Sciences master's degree programs. Will the first section of graduates please stand and approach the stage? We ask that everyone hold your applause until we have awarded all of the degrees.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Chemistry, M.G. Ambrosius. Juan Manuel Garcia.
Fong Min Nguyen.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Mathematics, Douglas Mo Chen. Christian James Fallhaber. Su Jin. Now presenting the Master of Arts in Philosophy,
Madeline Maoko Schmitz.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Physics, Brianna S. Galgano. Margarita Gorchichuk. Vladimir Evgenovich Grigorev. Now presenting the Master of Arts in Sociology, Jaquan Epps. Now presenting the Master of Fine Arts, Cora Willem J. Clark. Janie Coates. Carly Alexa Jensen.
Sam Niven. Olakunle Oladipupo Ologunro. Jameson Grant Owens. Gabriel Skiki. Nicole Yoshiko Suno.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Chemical Biology,
Elise Renette Ornelas Gatdula.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Molecular and Cellular Biology, Aiden John Dunphy, Daryl Fan, Paul Arnold Gensbigler,
Katerina A. Romano, Leah Rachel Sanchez Ramirez, Jessica Margaret Schaefer, Luca Mateo Valdivia, Ryan An Walk, Kevin Zhi Yi Wong.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Neuroscience, Xianyi Jia, Sumasri Venkatakota,
Zaida F. McClinton, Robert Whitney Stoll Campos, Balaji Gandu Vijayakumar.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Communication, Yasmina Noor Adab, Singyu Ai, Dana Aliga Apolinario, Haley Baldwin, Kristen Grace Becker, Abigail E. Boyle,
Alisa Janai Brand Bay.
Benjamin D. Caswell, Rua Lin Chen, Sakura Xia Chen, Xingyi Chen, Yi Chen, Yuki Chen,
Zili Chen.
Zishuan Chen, Yanan Cheng, Lena Youngmi Cho, Bethany Cords Burke, Rocio Isabel Cuesta, Fan Diao, Julia Elizabeth D. Giuseppe, Shuai Wen Ding, Ho Tian Du, Mame Sarpong Dua, Jin Jin Fan, Amy J. Goodwin, Zoe Holman,
Shui Ha.
Courtney Brielle Holloway, Jia Xingguo, Jia Wei Gang, Shang Guo, Heidi Adair Hedge, Liu Hong, Wang Zhongren, Lacey Drake Hudson, Jin Han Chi, Tanya Harris Joshua, Ning Ning Ke, Min Jung Kim, Natalie Helena King, Yu Chi Lai, Chris Long, Catherine Elizabeth Leslie, Yu Meng Lee, Naomi Lilly, Lu Liu, Zhan Yu Lei,
Jia Li.
Xinyi Li, Zhi Li, Jiyuan Li, Cheng Yue Lin, Qian Qian Ling,
Zhu Jing Jian,
施罗六
Xiaotong Ma, Megan K. Moranchak, Kendall Daniel Martin, Julie Leigh McCrory, Mary Ann McElry, Connor Ryan Morgan, Myrna Ashraf Nashid,
Ying Yong Na, Jong Na,
Erica Brittany Nelson, Cameron Lee Newcomb, Oreolua Obayan, Tanya Marie Parrish, Chris Pyatt,
Yiwen Rao, Wei Xiao Li,
Kyle Alexander Reeser, Gabriel Sanchez, Siyuan Shun, Nanting Shi, Georgette Helen Kumba So, Mia Shantae Stevens, Jialu Sun, Yiming Town, Chao Ming Vu, Longqian Wang, Xuan Kai Wang, Yichen Wang, Zeyang Wang, Ziyue Wang, Minjia Wu, Tianyi Wu, Yutong Wu, Qiyun Xiao, Ziyun Xiao, Qijun Yao, Ziyu Yi, Jocelyn Yu, Ren Yu, Bi Ying Yuan, Fanya Yuan, Zhuolin Yuan, Michelle Catherine Zapone, Yu Yi Zheng, Jiaqi Zhang, Lushan Zhang, Meng Zhang, Jinyu Zhang, Rongrong Zhang, Tong Zhang, Wenxi Zhang, Yihan Zhang, Ningjing Zhao, Yunting Zhao, Qiyun Zheng, Xing Jane, Zhao Zhao Zhu, Jiayi Giovanna Zhou, Ziting Zhou, Yalin Zhu.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Cultural Heritage Management, Sarah Moore Bright, Sarah Elizabeth Cronin, Amber Arlene Grady, Briotney Sierra Nichols Harrison, Anna Elizabeth Capel Cole,
Andrew McAllister,
Dana Robbins,
Ambria Mary Louise Safford, Michelle Denise Sefcik, Lillian Wills,
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Film and Media, Sabi Baybusinov. Sarah Chen. Joshua Diaz. Yu Tong Gao. Jordi Francisco Gonzalez. Yi Di Hong. Jia Lu Li. Liu Fang Jing. Yu Jing Liu. Ziyan Liu. Le Ziying Tai.
Edward Leon Pease IV. Janaya Pendleton. Chiran Chow. Jonathan Jason Silverman. Mungu Tong. Ray J. Tong. Fan Wu. Moai Zhang. Zichi Zhou.
Long Fei Shen. Yad Lu.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Global Security Studies, Farwa Imam Ali. Shazza Al-Tabi. John Lafayette Baber IV. Ronald Bess. Marissa Ann Canestraro. Bridget Collado. Alexandra Collins. Kendall Dobbins. Drew Michael Donaher. Matthew Gunnar Frazier. Lila Garner. Aditya V. Gundlapalli. Mary Lynn Bernadette Hearn. Elijah Prince Herman. Rayful Jackson. Blake Johnson.
Donald Lloyd McCullough. Caleb Allen McDaniels. Julene Meneses. Lorena Miller. Gabrielle Lauren Ovitz.
Christopher J. Owazaniecki.
Sarah Parsons. Raymond Hugh Poe. Eric Riggs. John Christopher Smithies. Matthew Jeremy Wagner. George Godwill Wonga. Kelly Rita Warren. Austin Wilson.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Government, Inam S. Al-Hamouri. Cameron Caitlin Allen. Brittany Anderson. Su Yu Chen. Ziwei Deng. Monica Renee Faro. Brian Kenneth Golden.
Ricardo Andres Marrero. Rhonda Poles McCullough. Gaines Fitzgerald Robinson II. Norman Max Chesson Simon. Rachel Jean Spivey. Barbara Tao.
Rex Dyer.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Museum Studies, Emma Richard Adams. Colleen Elizabeth Arnold. Amy Lynn Barraclough. Matt E. Bassett Sr. Emma Faith Bickford. Jessica Bloodgood. Renee Bonet Jett, Jillian Barbara Burns, Cord Michael Chase,
Audrey Colgrove,
Caitlin Cooney, Lauren Ann Cooper, Donna Karina Cruz, Morgan Nicole Denson,
Yoon Jong Na,
Catherine Nicole Ernest, Alba Gabriela Gonzalez Valentin, Megan Marie Grindle, Rebecca Alice Hasbrook, Lauren Hill, Heather Elizabeth Kaler, Lacey Kilgrove, Madeline May Long,
Caroline Elizabeth Mamrose, Olivia Frances McGeaney, Emily Kathleen Miles, Caitlin Ann Monaco, Catherine Suzanne Riggs, Laura Rausch, Alexandra Zarafa Schneckenberger, Allison Schwartz, Katie Wingo Self, Sarah Elizabeth Stidley, Kristen Taylor Strong, Crystal V. Swansea, Giovanna Nicole Theocaritas, Maria Norma Victa, Morgan Angel Walsh, Emma M. Williams, Abigail Caroline Winston, Elijah Miles Whip, Jennifer Lynn Wong, Nicole Worthley, Vincent Yanicelli.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Non-Governmental Organization Management, Christina Marie Roden Ancock, Julian Andaya, Jasmine Desiree Conway, Leah Davies,
Elizabeth Dillon Nuttall, Carissa Linnea Paido, Colleen Julienne Nicole Torres, Christy Sumeria Welch, Laura Ann Warline.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Nonprofit Management, Kalindi Karina Cordero, Jill Dempsey. Now presenting the Master of Arts in Public Management, Erica Bailey, Megan Diggins, Mu Zi Gao, Angelica Rosa Gonzalez, Zixin Gu, Yu He, Alexander Chu Lee, Douglas Lee, Bo Yao Li, Ke Wen Li, Ke Xin Liu, Chu Jie Luo Song, Yuan Liu,
Tanya Macker, Lauren Metz, Yufei Peng, Scott Roland Pepe, Cody Potts, Wei Lun Pu, Silka Christina Schock, Myra Elizabeth Sequeira, Jianqing Su, Xuan Chiao Sun, Bianca K. Tai, Kai Mio To, Shi Pei Tu, Zeqi Wang, Hao Shi Wu, Jiaxin Xiao, Xie Xie, Jing Yang, Ziyang Zhang, Xiaohan Zhang,
Jingxing Zhu.
Takrim Zulfikar.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Science Writing, Abigail Dina Albert, Tammy Autry, Megan Corey Bowling, Leah Catherine Brown, Caitlin Como, Sadie Kathleen Crouch, Samantha Dell, Renee Mendoza Heron, Morgan Francis Howell, James Henry Kelso, Amethyst Rose Lascoco,
Melissa Madden, Latrice Vanessa Morris, Trisha Joanne Moreau, Brianna Ross, Trisha Marie Steele, Bridget Ye Ying Ye, Sabrina Zirkle.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Teaching Writing, Eden Sayeda Absar, Kristen Elkire Eshelman, Jacqueline Elizabeth Kennedy, Simone Stennis Lewis,
McKenna Renee Webb, Eden Elizabeth Youngkin,
now presenting the Master of Arts in Writing, Jason Lee Cable, Cosette Marie Faridnia, Risha Goral, Charles Samuel A. Green, Madison Jaloran Guy, Paul Lochave,
Natalie Matheny, Nancy Nante, Mary Ongwen, Catherine Ann Ratty, Jamila Sabir Wheaton, Eric Hugh Schless, Vidya Sarita Singh, Catherine Elizabeth Ten Hagen, Dorothy Vu, Diana Andrea Zawolinski,
now presenting the Master of Liberal Arts, Ashley Renee Albertin, Mary P. Barber, Kristen Pescucci Byrne, Ashley Ray Burt, Daniel Isaac Chavez Caceres, Randall Haydar Christensen, Vincent Agostino Di Benedetto III, Claire Foster, Jerry Ann Fredericks, Raya Ibrahim Khatib, Shaniqua Lassiter,
Albert Benjamin Miles III, Mary Ann Wargo,
now presenting the Master of Biotechnology Enterprise and Entrepreneurship, Nathan J. Becker, Aaron Brown, Jacob Fisher,
Jonand Indrio, Trevanthi Polavarapu, Erica Severino Madrano, Ryan Kenneth Mandigma Sousa, Tamalays Tillman, Winnie Wong Yu.
now presenting the Master of Science in Applied Economics, Jiaqi Ao, Victoria Portia Asiedu, Corey Bach, Natalie Lake Bauman, Nicholas E. Buffy, Yuk Lam Chan, Hao Feng Chen, Wenfei Chen, Ziming Chen, Robin Chevret, Kat Alexi J. Chungum, Sam Dreyfus, Kaylee Duong,
Benjamin Epstein,
Chidozi Iziashi, Hai Yue Feng, Yu Ning Feng, Shou Hongfu, Yue Qian Gan, Ming Gao, Jeffrey Aloysius Gerlica, Si Yuan Gu, Liran Hagai, Peng Chung Han, Anna Joy Harris, Shi Qian He, Lawrence Shu, Yi Yao Hu, Yi Shu Huang, Hao Nanjiang, Shang Jin, Jasneet Kaur, Ashley Do-Yoon Kim, Ahmad Babur Koragani, Vasilios Koutsos, Maxwell Weston Lalone, Chen Li, Shuhan Li, Winnie Li, Wang Liao, Yu Jia Lin, Xin Yu Liu, Yi Jia Liu, He Hong Lu, Tang Yue Lu, Wei Lu,
Zhang Zhonglu,
Ming Han Liu, Tian Kuang Lu,
Len Yue Ma, Lin Wei Ma, Xingyuan Ma, Zijing Ma, Sikamana Allen Micho, Sarah Miller, Brandon Milivov Mladanovich, Steve Pasco,
Xiao Tong Liu, Ruo Wei Liu,
Yanbing Peng, Yiyang Peng, Xianglang Qi, Jia Yi Chu, Sebastian Rohrbach, Tian Yao Peng, Jia Yao Shen, Christian James Spear, Annie Steenson, Jingshuan Sun, Ming Yi Sun, Tian Yu Sun, Wen Shi Sun, Xiaohui Sun, Yi He Sun,
Zhongni Liu,
Shi Hao Tan, Jonathan Vincent Tandau, Chi Tong, Wen Qian Tong, In Shi Tong, Sadbi Tapa, Yu Hui Tian, Jared Kip Vale, Chen Shu Wang, Da Wei Wang, Jia Yi Wang, Jing Wang, Nan Wang, Hu Ying Wang, Chung Peng Wang, Qianho Wang, Jenny Wang, Wenxing Wang, Wenyan Wang, Yuzhong Wang, Yi Wang, Quan Hong Wei, Hong Lin Wu, Jing Yao Wu, Tian Xia, Chen Xi Xiang, Ling Jing Xie, Ran Shu, Yuan Shu, Jiawei Shu, Shu De Yang, Sizi Yang, Yijia Yang, Jiao Hong Yao, Su Yu Zhou, Xin Yi Zhou Jr., Jifan Zhou, Chui Tong Zhu, Jiao Zhu, Yikun Zhang, Yu Yao Zhu, Kai Ying Zhu, Fatima Zahor, Chao Zhang, Wen Tao Zheng, Fu Jian Zhang, Jia Wen Zhang, Xin Yi Zhang, Yu Kai Zhang, Zi Qi Zhang, Yu Xing Zhao, Yao Sun Zhang, Yu Han Zheng, Ke Zhou.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Bioinformatics, Abhinavasthana, Kweku Bamfo Ewa, Hilda Beas, Alexis M. Brazier, Ku Yu Chen, Yu Shan Chen, Ji Han Shibub, Samantha Elizabeth Clark, Niku Dalili, Kiriti Vaishnav Dana, Meghna Datta, Claire Hope Harrelson, Yu Chi Huang, Christina Joseph, Hasni Suhasha Kanangara, Nathaniel Prakash Koshar, Donald G. Kramer, Shivani S. Kushwaha, Megan Lee, Yu Zi Lee,
Ashwin Mukund, Francesca Rodriguez Namuko, Carolina Paidak, Priyal Hitesh Kumar Patel, Beverly M. Poblete, Daksh Saxena, Adi Siddharth, Suraj Surendranath Sharma, Alexander Joseph Pop,
Christopher E. Quintanilla.
Sweta Suresh Kumar, Jared Taylor, Nikki Mariana Terrell, Jiani Wang, Xianling Zheng, Lorena Zhang.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Biotechnology, Mariam Abdur Rashid, Victoria Elizabeth Abel, Lavisha Agarwal, Yazid Al-Khatib, Yusuf Jasim Al-Mehza, Amina Maria Alvarez Barken, Sandra Amo, Florine Brigitte Vignon Amuzu Gifo, Samuel Zamoy Andameskel, Lauren Andre, Alyssa Caroline Anzello, Shreya Rajesh Arondekar, Haley Brianna Alt, Ilyana Baeza,
Shravan Balasubramanian.
Aritra Basu, Jasmine Simone Beckles, Samuel Jacob Bergman, Mansi Bhargav, Sadhana Bhattarai, Danielle Elizabeth Bragan, Larita Winan Bruce, Krishna Haresh Brucia, Michael Boabing, Juan Jose Castro, Kelly Kimberly Casella, Yenny Choi, Ian I.T. Chen, Chi Chi, Sebastian Chung, Bethlehem Asefa, Ruth Fesahe Burhi, Gauri Satish Chincholkar, Kaylin Michelle Cutler, Megan Julie Seibel, Abhishikta Dasgupta, Savannah Elise David, Alexa Babriki Davis, Tyler Denlinger, Matthew Charles Derrick, Naja DiMartino, Ashita Dilshet, Blake Abitago Driggs, Brendan Gray Dunphy, Elahe Ibrahim Shadian, Eda Fanargiolu, Hao Feng, Parisha Garg, Gustavo Jimenez, Elisa Marie Golatz, Jeremy Todd Grafstein, Jasmine Marie Green, Vishaka Gupta, Zabita Hakim, Frank Edward Holloway, Brianna Tui Huynh, Tara Farangus Jarvandi, Suganti Jawahar, Matthew D. Jones, Krishna Veni Jonalagada, Kavya Drumil Joshi, Medina Jumabaiva, Mifra Hayath, Mithila Vijay Kaspe, Aaron Kylie Kavasak, Samrudi Hamad Kelkar, Mohammed Tariq Khan, Akifa Katak, Emily M. Kinney, Samvrata Krishnan,
Shweta Kumar Vel,
Chandana Kruti Venti, Maya Kwang, Naman Kumar, Subramanian Lakshmi Narasimhan, Mingyue Lee, Ruby Lee, Shirjen Lee, Nadine Lieberman, Yongqi Lin, Elizabeth Lunborn, Dalton Harrison Lukasik,
Harshita Mali Mogala, Anurandha Sunil Mansinka, Magnolia Manzano, Carolina Mattel, Raquel Marcinito La Regola, Michaela Marie McCord, Brooke Bagdasar McElwee, Samuel Miller, Zachary Mursal Mohammed, Mehek Mohindru, Allison Jean Monterastelli, Joseph P. Moran, Bella Nicole Morocho, Tanya Mukherjee, Niklaus Jake Johnny Wynn, Gregory Nicholson Jr., Ogechukwu Adanma Okoli, Esther Bukola Olasuji, Maria Cassandra Oso, Yu Xiao Ouyang, Livia Charlotte Pagan Rivera, Neva D. Pandya, Amanya Charville Papit, Michelle Pham, Meghana Prakash, Varuni Rastogi, Ritoja Ray, Jessica Reed, Marielle Nicole Rivera Ayala, Suchun Han, Enbin Park, Nirali Patel, Himani Devang Patel, Shilpa Priyadarsini Nair, Maya Zoe Rabinowitz, Jasmine Ramirez, Chloe Robichaud, Matt Rodriguez, Kelly Michelle Rojas Matos, Jayalakshmi Ramani, Crystal Safavi, Jasprit Samra, Jean Luis Sanchez Santos, Vibha Satesh Kumar, Ethan Schmidt, Brent Edison Sindayan, Sabina Marie Sendek, Mira Nicole Sethi, Shana Priya Suba, Manya Viral Shah, Akanksha Ramadas Shanpal, Anjali Shankar, Dylan James Sharak, Andrew Jonathan Sheehan, Arusha A. Siddiqa, Arvind Radhakrishnan Sitaraman, Aidan Fudge Smith, Muyorsore Munarat Shosunwo, Harshita Srinivasan, Ratika Sriranga, Bangwei Su, Chi Soon, Arjun Suri, Shruti Tangirala, Joseph Michael Thomas, Tydia Thornton, Iveka Trujillo, Yuri Sao, Leo Valadez, Arturo Villarreal, Gabrielle Michelle Vorwald, Wei Ren Wong, Sierra Wazalewski, Nathan Weinstein, Kenzie Wells, Asia Sade Williams, Jonathan Tashin Wong, Travis Wright, Wenna Zhang, Mu Ching Zhang, Violet Zhang, Min Yi Zhu.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Data Analytics and Policy, Nicholas Dean Baugh, Adam Badawi, Harveen Kaur Batal, Brittany Sky Chamberlain, Gaylin Chung, Teresa Ann Cronin, Donald Mark Davis, Bethany Green, Kristen Brianne Jackson, Ashley Jordan, Langdon Kelsch,
Sandra Kamunto McCabe, Jade Sierra McCain, Elizabeth Sarah Poston Meinel, Aaron M. Phillip, Suzanne Alyssa Sacco, Brittany Stevens, Thomas Tran, Gregory Stephen Wagner,
Emmanuel Guide,
Josephine Biolonga Tianchu, Zijing Zhou.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Energy Policy and Climate, Jose Miguel Bejarano Lopez, David Jonathan Blake, Summer Leanne Bundy, Wei Hao Chen, Marley Fernandez, Diego Lloyd Garrison, David Hampton,
Ashley Kathleen Maynard, Dana Michelle Mowry, Yolanda Piedra Nunez, Joseph Robert Paulino III, Keaton Quinn, Kristen Michelle Raja, Ashby Moncure Remley, Erica Brooke Turner, Faylene Maria Henriette Strout, Jake Anders Swanson, Destin Alexander Webb, Olivia Genevieve Windorf.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Environmental Sciences and Policy, Michaela Mary Batse, Catherine Elizabeth Berry, Thomas Blair, Deanna Roberts Buba, Annalise Elizabeth Buck, Caitlin Jade Camp, Laura Ann Seltnix, Xing Han Chen, Madeline Fox Cholnoki, Darla Jean Christensen, Lee T. Tier Driftwood, Caitlin Duval, Allison Ebron, Karen Correa Faro, Hannah Marie Evans, Emily Faust, Jennifer Ann Francois, Jennifer S. Galler, Alexandra Gaspar, Carla Eva Giannatasio, William Alexander Gary, Kristen Haas, Heather Ann Hackney, Abigail Catherine Hadlock, Juliet Olivia Isabel Hill, Mitchell Allen Heisen, Simone Jarvis, Shannon Keenan, Stephanie Knotts, Mark Laskin, Christine Hyun-Ha Latil, Sung-Un Lee, Fiamma Anai Luhan,
Sophia Christine Morensic, Amanda Christine Maxwell, Stacy McCluskey, Anna McCoy, Amber Dawn Merrill, Sophie Melissa Moore, Kamala Suresh Nair, Phoenix Alyssa Nelson, Sarah Nicholson, Sam Solomon O'Connell, Taylor Papelli, Alexandra McCullough Sheehan, Meredith Grace Shuffett, Cindy Sperry, Caroline Taylor, Kevin Peter Thomas Jr., Andrew Michael Turner,
Sabina Vadnais.
Olivia Watley, Isabel Amelia Wilson, Han Wang, Hei Ya Wang, Yajing Wang.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Financial Economics,
David Adams.
Talin Nilesh Enterkar. Now presenting the Master of Science in Food Safety Regulation, Kimberly Hughes.
Mary Dion Madison, Cassandra Mary Morse, Caitlin Schrader, Julia Millie Tomzak.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Geographic Information Systems, Alexis Diane Bilski, Stephen James Brewer, Ryan Cole, Fernando Samuel Conde,
Matthew Oberdorfer, Brian Paul Mischel, Derek Rankins, Jacob Harry Savoy, Carl William Schock, Douglas Scott Shoei, Farah Solomon, Adam Michael Thomas, Marcos Latich.
Now presenting the Master of Arts in Economics,
David Meyer.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Individualized Genomics and Health, Julia Albieri Borges, Maslin Lee Baker, Ellen Von Luby Bunton, Marissa Brianne Gibson, Victoria Elizabeth Hollifield, Ikra Nasir Khan, Magnori Lama,
Spencer Grant Mace, Olateju Ojekunle, Michael James Oler, Elias Oxman, Ruthvish Patel, Kai Marie Pollard, Ashika Ravi, Michael William Schrader, Areola Namota Sule Kwoiki.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Intelligence Analysis, Hannah Elizabeth Andres, Carl Crumpler, Aubrey Nicole Dunbar, Karen Amott, Sarah Wade Evanson, Michael Joseph Frank, Thomas Michael Gemp Jr.,
Shannon Patricia Major, Juliana Simpson, Jessica Smith.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Regenerative and Stem Cell Technologies, Chloe Danielle Holland,
Montserrat Munguia, Diane Dominique Cañete Perez.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Organizational Leadership, Tanisha Danielle Bennett, Christina Marie Desmoulins, Senta Engelhardt, Jessica Ferdinand, Faye Lee Harris, Julianne Brinkley Holmes, Carolyn Kellum, Lisa Kim, Catherine Ann Lintz,
Robert Jeffrey Martin, Christina McDonald, Connor McFarland, Josephine Clea Maluski, Rachel Oldham, Erica Lynn Restich, Pandarshini Sadasivam, Tammy L. Saylor, Jessica Elizabeth Stone, Crystal Weitzel, Teresa Wilson.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Regulatory Science, Sai Satyashri Dharmaraj, Sharita L. Donald, Hudson Bernardino Gloria, Carla Yvonne Griffin, Katrina Ruth Hemmons,
Amandeep Miglani, Yu Jong-oh, Ritika Patel, Robert Norman Ralston, DeRay Shanae Solomon, Shruti Sudhakar, Mary Victoria Sylvain, Andre Tran, Mercedes Vidal, Michelle Zeng.
Now presenting the Master of Science in Research Administration, Dana Bass-Knight-Brown, Leah Brooks, Catherine Muir-Coons, Carla Gabriela Fuentes, David Leopoldo Gonzalez, Allison Greenberg,
Seinabu Toure.
Congratulations to all the graduates.
For one final speaker, I would like to introduce you to Rosanna Corbin, a 1998 graduate of Johns Hopkins and a current member of the Johns Hopkins Alumni Council. Please welcome your fellow alumni, Rosanna Corbin.
Good evening to the newest graduating class from the Johns Hopkins Krieger School of Arts and Sciences. I am Rosanna Corbin, Krieger School representative for the Johns Hopkins Alumni Council and a 1998 graduate of the Krieger School. On behalf of the Johns Hopkins Alumni Council and the Johns Hopkins Alumni Association, I want to congratulate you on your commencement and welcome you to the Johns Hopkins Global Alumni Community, now nearly 260,000 strong. Like me, you chose Johns Hopkins for the opportunity to flourish in a university community with a diversity of experiences. Your alumni community extends beyond the Hopkins campus to a worldwide network that celebrates this community's diversity. Whether you're a Krieger alum in Baltimore, a medicine grad in Boston, or a SAIS alum in Bologna. As the newest members of the Alumni Association, you'll find many opportunities to celebrate, connect, and collaborate, both virtually and in person. I encourage each of you to connect with one another on One Hop Alumni, our exclusive virtual networking platform, and through social, cultural, identity, and industry-based events designed by and for our alumni, from our school-based alumni weekends to our annual networking conferences, and everything in between. Consider mentoring a current student. Continue to shape and manage your career path through Handshake or through our latest Alumni Life Design Experience course launching this June. Explore Hopkins at Home, our online source for lectures and live events. Learn more about other lifelong learning opportunities, including our Odyssey non-credit programs and our alumni author book talks. Follow the Alumni Association's social media accounts, become a social media ambassador, and keep your contact information updated so you'll receive the latest university and association news. Finally, consider sharing your updates with us, including your stories of what Hopkins has made possible for you by using the hashtag HopkinsPossible. On a personal note, I've been an active member of the Alumni Council and have been honored to serve as a volunteer for the university in a multitude of roles. I hope you will join me and the thousands of other alumni who use these opportunities to enrich their lives, both personally and professionally. And in closing, I hope that you'll remember that wherever you go, there are Hopkins alums where you are. There are Hopkins alums doing what you do. And most importantly, there are Hopkins alums doing what you'd like to do next. And we're here to connect you with them and the university. My heartfelt congratulations once again to each and every one of you. I hope this is the first of many opportunities where our paths can cross. And as you go out and celebrate, remember that you are forever a part of Hopkins.
Once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. So before we close today's ceremony, let's take a moment to appreciate and show our thanks to the people who helped you succeed on your journey here at Johns Hopkins University. Graduates, please stand and give a round of applause as thanks to your family and friends who are here today or with you virtually. And also give a round of thanks to our faculty who, through their dedication and tireless efforts, have guided you to this day. Thank you. We were honored to have you join us tonight in celebration. I wish you safe travels as you return home and as you continue to grow in your academic and professional careers. Blue Jays, please remain in your seats until an usher directs you off the field. Thank you. Good evening.